my gosh. Ace, come here. He's gonna drive me nuts. Yesterday he had a rough day. Today it's so far so good, but we shall see. He ended up, like I said yesterday morning. Hubba hubba, hi, what's going on, pew pew? Hey Lex, how are ya? Oh my gosh, guys, the last few days have been kind of crazy when it comes to like weird news. Like it's been a lot. Did you guys see what happened? Like with the other night with the you know who doing the you know what? I said, I normally don't. Happy Thursday. Thank you, Lex, honey. I appreciate it. Happy Thursday to you, too. I'm going out and shooting pool tonight. I won my pool game last night, y'all. I went for my league. I found the first win of the season. Okay, can only go up from here. But the problem was I had like 30 innings to get that win. I just kept doing stupid shit. Yeah, I just kept doing stupid shit. Like, what happened? I was going to say there was, and I only talk about this, guys. Like I said, the weird news. I normally do the stuff that isn't like sad and stuff like that. I will touch on this one because I said it's trending topic, so people have kind of seen it everywhere and people are talking about it everywhere. The gossip columnist Perez Hilton, he went on his live stream the other night on TikTok, which you know is a little family friendly. He's recurring goddess, right, Greg? I keep telling people that. And guys, I am dual streaming, so if you hear me talking to somebody and not in your chat, I promise you it's just the other chat. Yo, he's gonna drive me nuts today. Ace, come here. But so he went on to his live stream the other night. He was on for a total, I believe it was like 36, 37 minutes, like right in there, right? And I'm Alexa's been around live streaming for a long time too. Like you think about like the craziest thing you've ever seen on live, and take that. May I serve you? Got to see it. Start by tapping the damn screen. There we go. Yeah, liking the live helps. Get out of my makeup. But so he went on to his live stream. Like I said, I've seen some really crazy stuff on live. I think we all have, and that's the thing about live is like you can't really it's unpredictable. Like you never know what you're getting ready to see because it's not like there's like a delay, like a 3 second, 4 second threat delay. Hi Cass, good morning, honey. So the gossip columnist, I'm gonna say it right. Thank you, Cass, honey. I appreciate you. Yeah, gifts are never expected, guys, but they're always very appreciated. So, you know. But Cass, how are you today, baby? Like a lot of people hey babe, good morning, honey. A lot of people found it very unsettling. So don't go like if you're easily triggered. Thank you, Cass, honey. I appreciate you. Like I said, every little bit's helpful, but nothing's ever expected. Like I said, the best things in life are free. I'm always down to just have people come through and tap the screen. I have to go to the office today. Oh, nee. Oh, nee. She's getting spoiled. She's used to wearing her PJs every day to work. You know what I mean? She's like, damn, I gotta go in. I messaged you a question. Okay. But so, it ended up that I have to peopling is so overrated. So the other night he went on his live stream, right? And I said, I only talk about this because it is a trending topic, so it does kind of fit in with the weird news. But like I said, everybody else is talking about it. If I can stop one person from going and watching the video, that would be very cool. You know what I mean? So that's like I said, that's the only reason I really talk about it. So he went on to his live stream the other night and he was covered in what was red stuff. I can't like say whether it was what it was or it wasn't. You know, I just go in your PJs anyway. Like, listen, y'all, you're lucky you got me in here. So, and then he had a kitchen utensil, and when I tell you there was not an inch of him that did not have some type of wound on it. I mean, there was not an inch of him. Like it was a very, on top of it, he was in the nude. He's on TikTok live, right? He proceeds to take the kitchen utensil, right? And he, like, they don't know whether he took it off or whether he just was, but he was like, oh, it feels so good. Like, just over the shoulder, boulder. Oh, she's ready to life now. I got the bra on. I love going braless. I'm like swinging these things, like. But so yeah, it was, and it's a pretty graphic video. Like he actually, you guys know who the streamer is? Anti. Dude's a fucking jackass. That dude's a fucking jackass. He's looking at this dude, and keep in mind, Perez is doing battles and stuff like that too. And people are like, "What the fuck?" fucking jackass anti-battles him, right? And he's like, man, I think you missed a spot. I think there were a lot of people that assumed that it was like a skit, and it wasn't at all. And so he's like, you mean, he's like, you gotta stop. You gotta, like, hi, Otari, what's going on? He's like, let's talk privately. But, like, he would be, like, he was like, I think you missed a spot, dude. Like, are you joking? And he's like, man, you drinking that Florida water. I bet you drinking it right from the sink. Like, do you open your mouth in the ocean? Like, so distasteful. Hey, yo, hello, Dem. And I said, guys, I am dual streaming, so if you hear me talking to somebody and they're not in your chat, hello, man car, I'm trying, y'all. But so, like I said, please don't, if you're easily triggered, please do not go watch the video. If it pops up and you do not wish to watch it, because like I said, you know how it is online, like stuff circulates, the internet's forever, blah, 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 all that stuff. But, a match with my friend's mom on Tinder, should I see it out? Sure. I mean, as long as you're both over the age of 18, what does it matter? Right? Like, that's up to you. That's up to you. Your friend might have a different opinion over that. Cass says no. I'm like, I mean, it depends. What's the age difference? But I mean, like, listen, Cass, don't stop love. Love is love. But so yeah, I hope he's okay. Like, they ended up, there was like a standoff where he was in the house, and the police had to like talk him out, and he was hoping. 22, she's 40. I mean, it's not advisable. I wouldn't do it. But that's a me thing. Like, if I was 20 and the person was like 44 or like 40, I would have been like, no. You know what I mean? Like, I'm 46 right now, and I can't imagine dating somebody that was like 25 or 24. Like, that would be absolutely, like, I'd be like, oh, this is so annoying. Well, hello, gorgeous. Hello, Joey. Hello, Orange. Yeah, I'm 46. I am 46, Orange. Yeah, I'm getting up there. I just had a birthday just a couple weeks ago. So, yeah, I'm 46. You look young. That's awesome. People have been telling me that lately, and I don't know if people are just like, shit, I'm 26 still at the wrong time. But so I said it is, need the young cat. I mean, like I said, as long as you both are over 18, happy belated. Thank you, Lex, honey. I appreciate you. I said I ended up on my birthday, right? This is how I spent my birthday this year. The last one will be much better. So I said I'm going through cancer treatment. I've been going through for the last few months. Hi, Aries. Good morning. They actually just called me this morning. They're scheduling me for surgery come like beginning of September. Good morning, Aries. How are you, honey? So, no fancy yourself as a cougar. I mean, I just feel like it would be like what am I gonna talk to like a 22-year-old about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just like, I'm like, I just feel like it's two different, like, you know, spots in the world, like, if that makes sense, you know. Hi, Pete. Good morning. So, but yeah, so I said I won my game last night, y'all. Won my game, finally. That's fantastic. Did it, but had like 30 innings, so I'm sure that my score will probably go back down. I'm hoping that tonight I will win my match. We shall see. Something just got, I've raised my kids. Right, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to be raising somebody else's kid, too. Like, I wouldn't. Like, that's just me. Like, somebody, like I said, me, I'm like, somebody that's 22, what am I going to talk about? Like, what their parents are bitching at them about? Like, they didn't clean their room enough? Like, their job at, like, washing dishes isn't paying enough? Like, hello, Pete. How are you, honey? Good morning. Maybe 23, 22. I mean, I just couldn't do it. Someone who's 26, not dating them, but I meet up for something. Well, that's like, but so, okay, hold on, Joey. How old are you, though? Like I said, I'm not, like, can I get a follow? Sure, Lucifer. Why not? We'll do that. It'll be awesome. I think, there we go. Okay. But so, yeah, I don't know. I just, like, I don't think I'd be doing much talking. Yeah, and I can kind of get that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe just like, okay, we're not dating. We're not going to be dating. We're not going to. But, like, maybe. But like I said, I would feel weird even doing that. Like, listen, when I get down, I want somebody that knows what the fuck they're doing. Because otherwise, it's just a waste of time. I'll say it. I'll say it. I'll put that right out there. What the fuck you think a 22-year-old's going to do for you? Motherfucker don't even know how to use it at that age. You know what I mean? Like, do you do yoga? No. No, no, no. Getting coffee. Yeah, I was gonna say I need coffee, man. I'm like, so I'm hoping I go tonight. I hate shooting pool with my glasses on. It absolutely drives me nuts because, like, as I'm making shots, I can't see the pocket fully. So we're just gonna blame it on the glasses for like why it took like 20 million years for me to actually win my game last night. Whatevs, whatevs. As long as we got there. I'm 52. I think I forgot how to use it. Like, Lex, some things are like riding a bicycle, right? No pun intended. No. She heard me. I didn't even address her, but she heard me. I vouch for myself. Yeah, but like everybody that's like 22, 23 is going to say, oh, I'm fantastic. And yeah, everybody's going to say that. I just planned early morning. Oh, did you? I was going to say, like, everybody when they're like 23, 24 thinks that they're going to be able to throw down. And I guarantee you, like 23, 24, you ain't getting ready to throw down. That's it. You ain't getting ready. Like, if I was to date, like, say I hooked up with somebody my age, I can promise you, especially if he's bearded, he's getting ready to throw down. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's getting ready to throw down. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's some throwing downage that's getting ready to happen. Like I said, everybody at 23, 24 is going to say the same thing. I know how to use it. No, you don't. No, you don't. There's so many more. Like, no, you don't. So at that point, it's just a waste of time. Like, I'll just stay home. Like, I'll just stay home. Like, if you don't know what you're doing with it, I'll just stay home. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll just stay home. Yoga, I really don't do yoga. Like, I have like stupid balancing issues. At 22, I was. Yeah, but I'm sure you've learned a lot since then, Lex. Like, if you look at I mean, shit, I'll say the same thing. When I was like 21, 22, I thought I could throw down. And then, but I couldn't. I sneezed and threw it. He said the other day he sneezed and threw his bag out. That's what I'm saying. I'm there like, yoga, man, I'm not getting up off the floor. Like, seriously. Like, you go to watch me get up off the floor and I'm like, Like, I make way more noises than I did when I was like 22, 24. Like, that's like a whole day, like, somebody better help me up type shit. Like, getting up off the floor. Listen, I'm gonna need like some handicap rails in my house or some. Like, we're not doing yoga. We're not doing yoga. I took a Zumba class, like, however, like couple months ago, and even that, I was like, you know what I mean? It's just there's a lot of spinning and. But now you got all that. Yeah, like I said, I worked in a store for 7 years. I worked in a store that was not dedicated towards children toys, but towards the ones adults use. And I was there for like 7 years. I'm sure I know a lot more shit now than when I was like 21 or 22. Like I said, if you'd asked me when I was 21 or 22, I would have been like, but like, you know, in hindsight, you look and you're like, well, no, I guess I really didn't know how to throw down like that. That's interesting. It was a fun job. I liked it. Like I said, I've had a very colorful life, and I'm down with that. Like, I like things. I need life to keep interesting. You know what I mean? Like, I need like interesting stuff. You know. So then, I said I started going to. Yeah, I'm like a lifestyle person or whatnot. Like, I'm like okay with it. You know what I mean? Like, I go to like some of the clubs. Like, I'm not down for, like, I know some people, and I'm not judging anybody. Yo, 51, did you? Like, listen, a lot of people are still very unsure about that department. Believe me, I have people come in every day that I'm like, what do you mean you never experimented? Aw, thank you, Naughty Dog. I appreciate you. You guys are wonderful. But, yeah, like I said, gifts are never expected, but they're always appreciated, 100%. So, but yeah, like, I mean, that was, yeah, so I said I go to, like, a lot of, like, the lifestyle clubs, like, at least as many as there is in the area. And when I tell y'all, you ain't even got to be in the life like that to enjoy going to these clubs. They do fucking great shows. Like, they do great shows. That's what I'm saying. When you were, like, 22, Lex, if you were still vanilla at, like, 50, imagine, like, how vanilla you must have been when you were 20 that maybe you didn't realize. Oh, I've seen some shit. I've seen some shit in my day. I used to host like the fetish shows and shit. Like I've seen some shit. Like believe me, I've seen some shit. Like I'm not even gonna get into those stories, but I've seen some shit. But that's just like 22, 23. You think, well, I've done it before, so I must be good at it. And then like there's a lot of guys that don't realize like women fake it and it's nothing personal. It's just you don't know what to do with it. And we're like, like, I'll be real. I'll be real. And then the guys will fight with me on this one. They'll be like, no, no, I could, like, no, not, like, it's very few of us. I gotta watch what I say because, like, I got in trouble the other day for this shit. I don't know what that is. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. But, like, there's a lot of us that, it's something like 95% of us that don't get up. Like, see, I gotta watch what I say. Since your request accepted, I don't know what that means. What am I like? I don't know what that means. But yeah, like most women, like we need the front, not just the middle done. You know what I mean? Like you got to get the front in there too. That's how it goes. Like that's most of us. And I said I will literally have guys like ready to throw down with me. Like they're like, that's not true. I've been with a lot of girls and I've always no. If you're not taking care of the front, chances are she was probably faking. And I know that it's a lot for people's egos to take in, but there were women that would come in the store that thought that they were like defective because like the middle just wasn't enough for them. And I'm like, yeah, that's all of us. Like, but I would have women that were coming in 55, 60 years old. Well, I've never been able to have anything happen from that way. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you. Check your inbox. I don't know how to do that while I'm on here. I'll check it when I get off here. Like, is that, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like I said, I'm learning how to work everything still. So, but guys, welcome through. Tap the screen for me, like the live. We are dual streaming. So if you hear me talking to somebody and they're not in your chat, I promise you it's just the other chat. We are rocking our way right along. But you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying, you gotta do like, don't like, just accept my, yeah, but I don't know how to accept your request. That's what I'm saying. I'm really not playing around. I really have no idea how to work it. Just accept, but I don't know how to accept it. I promise you she's not crazy. I promise you I probably am, Lex. I promise you that you're giving me way too much credit. I promise you I'm a little bit nuts. Hi, Kevin. What's going on? Welcome through, guys. I didn't know. Okay. Here we go. There. I'll put a follow on you. Okay. Cool. I put a follow on you. Now I don't know what else to do. So, all right. Here we go, guys. Welcome through. Tap the screen. Like the live. I love it when people stop by to see me. I said we're dual streaming. So, if you're new, you're more than... Oh, I got to charge this real quick. But, yeah. So, I mean, like, like I said, it's been a colorful life. It's been a colorful life. But I wouldn't have it any other way. I find it interesting. Like, when life is interesting, that's I used to teach classes at the store. I hosted the parties. Like, I mean, I had like yeah, it's been an interesting life. It's been an interesting life. Hi, Rich. What's happening? Good morning, guys. Welcome through. Tap the screen for me, like the live. We're going to do the weird news in the morning. I said I ended up the other day, I think it was like 2 days ago, I was on here doing the weird. You're one of the most interesting people I've ever met. I'll take that. I'll take that. Like I said, I've been talking to my friend Eric, right? And he's got me reminiscing about the days when I used to do shows and like all this other stuff. I'm like going back, like just 5 minutes. What? Like I don't understand what you mean. Like I have no idea what you're talking about. Like I don't know what you mean. Ended this live? What? No, I have another live open. Why would I do that? Yeah, why would I end it? Just check. Yeah, but I don't know how to do that. You're not understanding, dude. I really don't know how to like work the site. Like I don't understand what anything means. So, all right, guys. But so we are going to do the weird news. We're going to find some good stuff. I said I am dual streaming, so if you hear me talking to somebody and they're not in your chat, I promise you. Oh, I read about this one the other day. There was a packed theater viewing Spider-Man. It was in Colombia. They had to clear the room after a massive, mysterious foul odor overwhelmed the audience. So somebody was in there pretty much. Okay, yeah, but I don't know, like, why. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand, like, what, you know what I mean? Like, just send it now. Like, you know, I mean, is that, like, Turkey, them. Okay. Yeah. Hi. Hi. What's happening? Ride Top. Guys, welcome through. Tap the screen. Like I said, I'm getting my face on for today. We're getting ready to start the day. I'm like running behind this morning, you know what I mean? And I said, if you haven't added me on my other social media, please make sure you add me on my other social media. I said I do mostly TikTok and YouTube, but I will jump on other sites like here or there just to say. For some reason, this week recently on my Instagram, right? I have like a normal amount of like, yeah, I have on YouTube. Would I be able to spoil you? Sure, go ahead. Like, come live on YouTube. I'm on there, Orange. Yeah. Oh, it's Raylan. Hi, Raylan. What's going on? Yeah. Yeah, it's on there now. Hi, 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 guys. Welcome through. Do you have a channel? Yes. If you look up my username, same username regardless of where I go. Eric, what you doing, baby? Good morning. Good morning. So, yeah. So I said I was on here the other day for like a total of like 2 hours, like a 2 hour long stream. And I only read like four like of the weird news. I will follow you. Well, thanks. I appreciate it. I like when people follow me back. Okay. Okay, so apparently British Railway, I'm going to learn how to speak. British railway operators teamed up to safely capture and remove a slow-moving pet tortoise that wandered onto the rail lines near a local station. That's what is the movie? I'm remembering like a movie. Good morning, Eric. How are you, honey? What is the movie like where the kid gets his foot stuck? Like in it. What is that movie? Like where they go to change the tracks and the kid is standing there and he gets his foot caught. Like is that you know what I mean? It's bigger than your farm. Do you want to say no? I'm okay. Yeah, I know what they look like. It's okay. Yeah, like I know what they look like. It's just saying. I know what they look like. You see one, you've kind of seen most of them. You know what I mean? Like unless it's got like googly eyes on something, you know. Oh, hold on. Yeah, oh, so that's what I was saying this morning, right? That phone call reminded me of that. So I said I've been going through cancer treatment for like the last couple of months, right? And it is what it is. I'm getting ready to have surgery. They're going to do a biopsy once they're in there, all this stuff. It just is what it is. Like, but I am remembering me from yesterday. I do remember you from yesterday, really. But so, it is what it is. Like I said, we're going to see what the next course of action is. It depends on how the surgery comes back. So they're looking at surgery early September. So that's cool. Like we'll do that. It'll be cool. Like we'll get it done and then hopefully after that, like the rest of the treatment won't be too bad and then I can just go about moving on with life because I'm already so tired of dealing with this shit. Like what was that? Thank you, Rich. I appreciate you. Like I'm like, I don't know what anything means, you know. Going to Chicago, what you going to Chicago for? Okay, let's find a good one. I said if I miss anything, I apologize, y'all. I try to be good about keeping up with my comments, but sometimes, like, you know, I'll be like looking down, looking for news stories and miss shit. Like, it happens. Okay. Alright, we're gonna find some good ones. Alright. No, that's not a good one. That's the actual news. The normal news I find very depressing. Like, I just don't like the normal news. Like, it's like you get up in the morning and you read all about the stuff that you don't want to, like, you're like, wow, that was really depressing. You know what I mean? Like, I like to do the weird, silly shit. And I said, guys, I appreciate you guys even taking time out of your day to come and see me. Like, I feel like a horrible thing. Why do you, I was going to say, why do you feel like a horrible thing? Oh, you feel like a horrible friend? Why? I think you're awesome. I think you're awesome. So, all right. So we are doing this, guys. I said I do mostly YouTube and TikTok, but I'll do like other ones here and there. The rest of them just kind of rotate. Like it's just whatever you catch me on, you know. But yeah, so and then I said I did my fans the other day. You didn't realize you weren't subscribed to me. Well, do it. Hold on, let me make sure I'm sub to you. Oh, you know what? I might have to do it when I get off here. Yeah, I might have to do it when I get off here. But so, yeah, like I said, that's just where I'm at right now with treatment. It's just doing the best I can to, keep going. Like I'm gonna keep rocking right along. I have a lot of fight in me. Like I'm really, really stubborn. Like really, really stubborn. So it's gonna take a lot. Like I'm not somebody that gives up very easily. It's just not part of my charm. Like you know what I mean? Like I don't know, I like to prove people wrong. Like that's like my favorite thing. So I said it's definitely they did call me back the other day, right? Like after I got that latest test done and they said that they compared it to my tests that were done 3 months ago, right? And there's no new growth, which is great. That means if something's there, it's still, in a spot. And of course, like, I have my neck, like, it was like a big piece of my neck. Like, oh my God, it was rough. And I was like awake for it too, which was even more rough. I was like, like, and I'll be your best friend. Oh, that's awesome. I like friends. I like friends. Yeah, and I really like it when people like the live and tap the screen because those are like, they help. Those are I can't take over the world via live stream without you guys' help. So I'm just saying like, if you tap the screen and you like the live, guess what? It 100% it'll help me take over the world via live stream. So, and then I heard a rumor that all like the best looking people on the internet will naturally come through and like the live and tap the screen. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Psst, psst, psst.
By the way, Mom,
What?
I'm just going to wait until Sis wakes up. Then I'm going to, drop my clothes now.
Okay. All right. All right. What do you got planned for? What's the plan for today?
Take a shower, brush my teeth, and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's get on that. Okay. Yeah, my kiddo. But so it's just, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It is what it is. I'm going to Chicago. Yeah, that's what she had said. I heard the same thing. It's, like I said, this has just been a lot. It's been a lot, man. Like, the last few months have been a lot. So I don't have, like, the best news to share, but at least I have some good news. You know what I mean? Some good news. Like, it's at least we know what was there hasn't spread to anything else. And then they're going to go in and do further testing to make sure. I'm in Kentucky right now. Okay, so wait, you live in Kentucky and you're just going to go visit Chicago or you're moving to Chicago? I've never been like anywhere. I feel stupid. Like I really haven't done like a lot of traveling in my lifetime. I would love, love, love to travel more. I would love to travel more, but it's like it's one of those things where it's like I own a house, I own a car, like I you know what I mean, like bills come first. Sounds like goodness me, right? That's what I'm saying. It's not the absolute best news, but you know what? I'll take any little bit of good news I can get. Like especially like when you like cancer is a bitch. It's a bitch, man. It's a bitch. Even like just getting like like it's a bitch. So I said, but I'm rocking right along. Like I'm keeping myself motivated and I'm feeling good. And like I said, I would assume that if it was still there and in there doing something, I wouldn't feel good. I feel fine. Like I feel fine. So I don't know. Maybe that's just a me thing. Done a little bit of traveling through the portion of my life. Places I would like to revisit. Yeah, I would like to just visit a lot of places to begin with. I would love to go take a cruise. I haven't taken a cruise since I was like, however young, you know what I mean? But I would love to go take a cruise. Anybody want to go take a cruise with me? Let's go take a cruise. Let's go take a cruise. We'll do it. Want to go take a cruise? Julianne, we'll take a cruise. I've never taken, like, I honestly, like, the rooms, like, that's the only complaint I could really say about the cruise is, like, the rooms are so small. Because they expect that you're not going to spend a lot of time in your room. Probably need to go on it. Right. You want to take a cruise, Julian? We'll take a cruise. It'll be fun. Oh, thank you, Julian, honey. I appreciate you. That's awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna take a cruise one of these days. You know what I would love to do? And this is just if I had. Thank you, honey. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Julian. You're wonderful, honey. But I would love to go take one of those Alaskan cruises where they go and they show you like the Northern Lights. But like the thing is, like when you take a tropical cruise, you can hang out on like the ships, like deck, like all day. You get to go on a pool. I don't have water slides, like all this stuff. I hear good things. I've been hearing that there's lots of fights happening on cruises lately, but I believe it. If you've ever traveled, especially travel with children, you're gonna like you're like, ooh, I need a vacation to relax. When you really take kids on a vacation with you, it's different than when you just take a vacation. It's different. It's a whole different thing. You know what I mean? Going to live in Alaska? What? I was gonna say, yeah, but don't they have that thing, Julian, where it's like because it's never like or it's never dark there, that people can kind of like go nuts if they're not used to it. I don't know. Like Alaska's like I love the cold. I would move like up to Canada or something. But like if I'm gonna take a cruise, right? Like I want to not be stuck in one of those little rooms forever. Like so what do you do on your Alaskan cruise? I got these things called blackout curtains. Yeah, I get that. I get the thing, but even still, you can see. Wasn't there like a movie about that back in the day? I think it was like want to say Dustin Hoffman, but I don't think that's right. That was like, did you get my message? I have no idea, nice guy. But so yeah, I like you know what I'm saying. Like there was a movie about it, like about the dude that he went crazy just from being up there. But then I figure like if you went on an Alaskan cruise, what are you gonna do? Like when you're not looking at you're like, ooh, the Northern Lights. Then what are their other activities on board after that? Because they gotta have something to keep you entertained, right? They can't just be like, oh, look at the lights. All right, let's just turn around now. You know what I mean? Like, thank you, Julian, honey. I appreciate you. Like, right? Like they wouldn't just like there has to be other stuff that happens. I just don't know. I would, but like I said, I would love to take a cruise. I've been taking a cruise since I was little. If you've never been to the Bahamas, go to the Bahamas. The Bahamas are fucking gorgeous. I was shocked because I said I'm not too far from Jersey. You know what I mean? So like our water here, it doesn't look right. Like I mean this in every sense of the word. Like the fish from The Simpsons, the three I want. Oh, thank you, Julian, honey. I appreciate you, baby. I appreciate you. That's so nice. You're such a nice guy. What a nice guy. But yeah, like the water. I was like shocked, right? Because you were on the boat, like going to one of the main islands, and you could literally look, and we're talking at least 30 feet down and you could see every fish. You could see every. I'm like, whoa, there's actually sea life here. In Delaware, we don't got sea life. You'll see some sharks. It's mostly our sea life is mostly jellyfish. And like you go into like the listen, jellyfish stings are not fun. But like our beaches aren't like beaches. They're like I can remember there are a few spots. There's actually one spot, right? That it looks like The Simpsons, like in the background. They might. Oh, it's the same here. Yeah, I was gonna say I went down to DC not too long ago to get my dog. Like that's where I picked my dog up from. But like yeah, the water here is like no bueno. Like there was like a little beach in Delaware, right? It was just a little one, and it was right across the water from Jersey, right? And people used to let their kids go and like play in the water there and all this stuff. The issue is if you're sitting there looking across that water, is it's there's a nuclear reactor. Like it literally looks like The Simpsons, like the big huge nuclear reactor like in the background, and people were letting their kids go. I played in that water when I was little. I'm not gonna lie, it was okay then. Now they don't they don't let you eat shit out of the water here. They don't the three-eyed fish from The Simpsons is based on a fish that got pulled out of the water in like my area. So it's like you don't want to really like I was showing the one day I was on my live stream. I was just out doing something, right? And I was showing people like it's like you got yeah, I mean unless you're eating them, Julian. Like otherwise it's very cool. But like there's some like I said our water does not look like that here. It is like people were like, dude, what the fuck is thank you, baby. Like people were like, what the fuck is up with your water? I'm like, what do you mean? Like showing it all live. They're like, dude, like I'm waiting for like a body to like wash up. Like what the fuck is happening with your water? Like our water here looks like poop. I'm not even lying, it does. It looks like poop. It's got that poop color. Like where it's just like that weird brownish. You can't see through an inch of it, so You never know with ours what you get ready to step into. Like, you would. And it looked, live in Cuba for a year. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the Bahamas, it looked fake. Like I was like, their beaches were all white beaches. The sand was like soft, like, and the water was crystal clear. I'm like, but I like the fact I could actually see what was down there. I now, okay, Julian, this is a stupid joke, right? So, not a stupid joke, stupid story. The last time I went on a cruise, right? You're so cute, right? I know, I know. You have very good DSL. Okay, awesome. You'll never get to find out coming in like that. I'm just like, whatever. Oh, thank you, Julian, baby. I appreciate you. So, yeah, like I said, it was so we went to go. We were on one of the smaller islands in the Bahamas, and we did this excursion, and it was snorkeling, right? And I had such a good time doing that. Like I loved like just being able to see all the fish. Like that was so cool to me. I literally went snorkeling by myself for like 8 hours like that day. Like I didn't like. Do you wear bra? Oh my gosh. Okay. Like that's okay. But so I'm like, okay, like, like I had the greatest time doing it though. And then we were getting ready, like, get back on. Like, what I should have been doing is taking breaks and, like, drinking water and shit. Because you figure you're in water, I really, like, thinking about, like, how thirsty I am or whatever. And so I ended up, like, I was sitting there and the ferry was getting ready to pull up. Oh, thank you. You don't have to do that, honey. I appreciate you, but you don't have to do that. But, yeah, so the boat's coming, it's pulling up, and I looked at her and I said, I feel like I'm gonna get sick. And she was like, what? Now? Like, oh my gosh, just go hurry up. Like, so I went to the bathroom and I couldn't get sick. And then, like, so I came back out. I was like, I didn't get sick. Like, da da da. She's like, okay, well, just wait. You know what I mean? Like, I was dehydrated and shit. So we're on boat, right? On the way back to the mainland. And all of a sudden, I start to feel sick, and I literally bent over and puked in this beautiful water, like this crystal blue water where you can see every single thing underneath of it. I was like, just like the rocket of the boat and shit. Oh god, I couldn't really travel like too far away. Like my brother, he went. His wife was from the Philippines, so he went to go visit. Sure, appreciate right. Like they were a little extra food. Like I just felt bad, like this beautiful water, and I'm. It happens. It happens. But so yeah, but I like loved it. Like I said, so my brother he was going and visiting like in the Philippines, and that's like crazy man. I don't know if I could be on a plane that long. He was on like I think it was like a 27-hour flight, right? To get to like the closest airport. Then he had to take one of those little like 6-person planes over, and I think that was another 4 hours. And then I've taken. Where's the farthest you've ever gone? Motion sickness? Yeah, I'd never really had motion sickness before. Like that was a new one. Like I was like, oh shit, I guess I should have drank throughout the day. Like made sure I stayed hydrated and all that shit. I didn't. I didn't. And like the sun didn't burn me. Like it was just a like totally different beach experience than I'd ever experienced before. Like our water here is like I said, it's nasty. But then on top of it, you could walk in the stand, you're like stepping on metal cans and shit. Like it's just not. I flew around Africa. We were on, oh my god, 3 days. Like I just don't. I don't know that I've never been on a plane that long, so I don't know that I could like handle. And then I was gonna say with cruises too. You look what happened. I was just gonna say, speaking of Africa, that all those people got stuck on board because there was a virus only. Okay, Hossein. But you know what I mean? Like that's crazy to me. Like it's crazy to me. People were live streaming from their rooms specifically because they weren't allowed to leave their rooms. So they're just sitting on board wondering whether they're going to make it or not. You know what I mean? Like they're wondering whether they're going to make it or not. And I'm like, man, that's only like mildly scary, right? Like only oh, you Julian, you're wonderful, baby. I appreciate that. Like I said, nothing's ever expected, but it's always 100% appreciated. So, but yeah, like I would have been having like they would have like listen, they see you. They would have had to like seriously sent like certain medication to the boat just to keep me calm. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I would have literally been panic attack city on that boat waiting for to see like who made it, who didn't. Oh, I can hear the person next door getting sick. Oh, that's probably not good. Da da da. Like, and I said those cruise ships, their rooms are so small. They are so small. Like, it's just enough that you have enough room to go in there and sleep. And I mean, I'm sure their suites and all that stuff are much bigger, but like their normal, like, hey, I'm just a normal person, like, who wants to go on a cruise. Here, let me. The rooms are so small. So you're literally meant just to go in there and sleep and come back out. Like, and don't think like comfort, like, and headache meds. See, like I said to my brother, then he would get there, he would take this 4 to 6 hour charter flight that in one of those 6 person planes. He got to like one of the main islands, and then he had to go get on a boat and take like another 4 hour boat trip, and then he had to that got him closer, and then I think he had to do another 6 hours just to get to the small island. And I'm like, that's a beautiful love story, man. Like, that's a beautiful love story. There's a lot of men that wouldn't even have, you know what I mean? Like, wouldn't even have been, would have been like, yo, listen, you were too far away. And honestly, though, I give them props. They met, like, I mean, like 20 years ago on, like, an online game. And they were in, like, an online relationship for a long time. And then he went over there and he stayed there for a month his first time, and they got married. And then he ended up going back over, and she got pregnant. He was over there for another month. That was like the next year. And they stayed in this relationship and whatnot. And then she had to go through all her treatments. Like, she had to get all her vaccines and everything to become a citizen, just because, you know, she'd never had like a tuberculosis shot. She'd never had like all that stuff. Yeah, and they're still together. They had another son. She ended up moving over here. She brought their son that she had in the Philippines, like with my brother, and then they ended up like they're still together to this day. They're like ridiculously happy. I just went to their oldest son's graduation party like the other day, and I'm like I mean but like it's very cool to kind of see, you know. And I want to be like, for real, right? Okay, so like they're really active in their church and whatnot. Thank you, Julian, honey. Thank you. You're beautiful. I appreciate that. But like, it's funny because I'll go around like their friends, and it's like a whole bunch of Filipino women with older dudes. Like, and they're like, "This is my husband," and some dude named fucking Greg, who's like an accountant. You know what I mean? And you're like, you know what I mean? Like, just that sort of shit. So I said it's interesting. It's some. I'll be real. Like, there's some Filipino stuff like pork adobo. That shit is so good. Oh my god, that shit is so good. I double eyes. What's going on? I love, like, oh, I love pork adobo. That's fucking amazing. If you've never had pork adobo, go, like, seriously, go get you some. The one thing I don't like is it's so much based on fish. You know, like that, and those motherfuckers will still have like the head on them and shit, like the fish. I'm like, I can't sit there and eat something with a fork while it's looking at me. That's right. I need to go to pick up my ex-wife, right? Like, I'd like to place an order, please, for delivery. That meal looks packaged. Yeah, I couldn't sit there and like, even crabs. I feel kind of weird about eating because like you have to scoop their poop out, and I'm like, I'll eat some crab. Like, I like crab. Like I said, the Chesapeake, like, we're big, like, seafood type thing. Like, you know, we have to import it from other places, but we're on the coast, so, I mean, that is what it is. But, like, even just the crab. Oh, I was gonna say, Julian, you said to eat crab. Well, I mean, you got to. You got to get the. When I was little, Julian, I thought that was mustard. Yeah. I went to, and listen, in my area, if you go to a crab feast, A, you're eating good, but B, you're spending like a ton of money, right? Like, yeah, I thought it was mustard. Like, that's what my parents told me. I didn't know, you know? Like, and then it's extra seasoning, right? Like, my dad used to be into like big crabbing and all this stuff. And like, here's some stuff. Like, there was a chick recently that got in trouble because she took a couple blue crabs, right? She threw it in an air fryer. She seasoned it while they were still alive and then turned it on and made the video of her cooking crabs at home. Well, here's the thing is crabs scream. Like, I don't know if y'all have ever cooked crabs. My dad used to come in and he had one of those big stoneware pots, and him and my uncles used to go out crabbing. They come back, pull, bring all the crabs in. Like, I can remember this from when I was little, the big pot that was black and it had all the little speckles all over it and shit. And you could hear them. Like, you could hear them, like, in there, ding, 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 ding. And then you see the water go on, and eventually you'd hear ding, 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 ding. Like, that was my parents loved that shit. Like, not the ding ding part, but just eating crabs. Like, they would literally, I mean, we're talking, they're putting newspaper out on the like on the table. They got all their shit ready to go. My mom could have had a crab open in 2.5 seconds. Now, the last time I went to a crab feast, because I said in my area, you go to a crab feast, that's like fun times. Like, we like us some crab feasts around here. And people in my area also really like karaoke nights. I cannot stand karaoke. Like, it's like five people that are obliterated standing around screaming Journey into a microphone. Like, I can't hang with karaoke nights. But so I went to this one, right? And I don't think they knew what they were doing. Right? When you boil a lot of crabs, some of the poop is going to boil out of it. This is part of it. You go, and I've cooked crabs. Like, I know how this works. You have to go and you skim off the top layer of poop, right? That's in the pot. Because as it boils out, you know what I mean? They didn't know to do that. So I'm literally getting like crabs. Like, I was ready to destroy some crabs, right? They normally give you like a bucket so you can wash your hands as you eat them. They'll give you like some, like a napkin, like, just stuff like to keep you kind of clean. This one, it was like the worst crab feast I've ever been to. They brought it out, right? And they had a bucket of water for every four people. So they were bringing out crabs that were completely covered in shit, right? And when it's that covered in shit, you have to wash it to even be able to eat it, which means you're washing all the seasoning off. So, and then you have to take your crab, and you're using the same bucket of water as three other people that you don't know. And then they acted like I was the problem. Then they acted like I was the problem when I was like, can I get my own bucket of water, please? Then I was the one with the issue. Like, that's fucking nasty. I don't know where these motherfuckers' hands been. Like, you think it's already bad enough I gotta wash off my own poop, but like, and I don't mean my own poop, but you know what I'm saying? Like, then it's like you got these, like, listen, I've lived with men before. Men can be nasty. I've never known a man in this world, Julian, question, where do you put your toilet paper? I've lived with, like I said, I've had a lot of roommates in my time. I'm the type of person where if somebody needs a place to go, I'll give them, if I have room, I will totally. I had at one point where I was living with four men at one point. And I'll tell you this much, living with men, like, there is never a toilet paper roll that will actually go on the thing. No, like, I mean, where do you put it in your bathroom? Do you put it on the roll or do you leave it on top of the sink? Because every guy I've ever known, like, the roll is just like a suggestion. Do you? I was going to say, I've lived with so many guys at this point. And then I say it used to crack me up because, like, it was, when I was working at the store, it was me. It was just a bunch of females that worked there. There was no men. And then the boss would come down, and he'd go to use the bathroom, and I'd go in later, and fucking toilet paper would just be sitting right on top of the sink. And I'm like, habit of not. Oh, okay. See, she raised you right. Every guy I have ever lived with, ever, does that. And I'm like, it's really not that much more effort just to. Like, I get it. Like, you're just gonna have to refill it again later. Like, but like, it's not really that hard. Just to, oh, Stan, good morning, honey. You guys tap the screen, like the live for me. Let's see how long we've been on. I gotta keep my eye on my time today. Okay, I'm doing good. I'm rocking. Yeah, it's not that hard. But, and I get why people don't do it because they're like, well, it's just gonna need to be done again tomorrow. Okay, well, if it does, it's fine. Like, I've lived with some dudes that were nasty asses. Like, seriously, I've lived with some nasty ass dudes in my day. I actually had an ex roommate who he got married, and then his wife moved in too. And like me and her talked about the one day. She was like, I don't understand like why they do that. And I'm like, I don't know. I do not know. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we need to find. Let's find some good. Like, see, this one's all like the sad news. I don't like the sad news. I want the fun news, like the silly stuff. Oh, and I said for anybody that hasn't seen too, like I said, I only bring this up. You had a bidet. Is it awesome? I've never used a bidet before. I don't know. Does that make me not a classy girl? I've never used one. I've never even like, I absolutely, it's like, I feel so fresh. Like, I don't know. I was going to say, like, I know they make those attachments and whatnot, but where does the water come from for those attachments? Like, you ever see the ones that, like, just attach to your toilet? Like, so you're just taking toilet water and spraying that. But I know with bidets, it's actually, like, let's just say, because, I mean, that was pretty self-explanatory, Julianne. Yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. But how do you know it got it all? Are you checking? Do you got a mirror? Like, you're like, oh, that's way cleaner. Like, yeah, yeah. No, I know. That's the actual official ones are connected to the water line. But like I said, they sell those ones that like hook onto the toilet, right? But the thing is, you're washing your booty with toilet water. Like I said, the bidet is totally different. And like it cracks me. I've seen people. Who was it that had like a solid gold bidet? Somebody had that. Now, is it in with your? This is a lot of information. Is it in with your toilet, or is it its own separate entity? So I mean, I wouldn't want to jump from one to the other. Hi, what's going on, Duke? How are you? Right? Yeah, like they have the cheaper versions of everything, Julian. You know what I mean? You were getting. That's what I'm saying. Like that's I seen. Like I said, I've seen the ones that hooked in before, like the cheaper ones, so that way you don't have to get a whole different one. And I'm just like, that's weird. Like I never understood. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, dude. But like I've never seen like that was my thought was why would anybody buy that? You're literally washing your butt with toilet water. Like what? Like that just sounds like we're women, man. I'm a woman. You gotta worry about shit like your pH. Men don't have to worry about that. Respectfully, I respect you a lot. Oh well, that's awesome, Duke. I appreciate that. I respect me a lot too. Uh, 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 I do think I'm going to do took directly in your plumbing. Yeah, no, and that's what, like I said, I would do that. I just like I was just mentioning like the fact that like they make this product out there and why they make this product is like not a crazy idea to me, but the fact that it's like the shiwi. You ever seen the shiwi? The shiwi is like, and like how they'll invent stuff, and you're like, why? Like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Aries, hello, honey, what's going on? But so, yeah, like there's, like I said, I brought up the fact that as a female, I don't get to pee standing up, and that upsets me. I want to be able to do that. Like it just seems more convenient. So they actually have an invention, and it's called the shiwi, right? And it's like a bright pink, like Barbie pink, like plastic funnel that makes it so women could stand up and pee, right? But like that's just like I like look at something like that, and I'm like, yeah. So okay, I go, yeah, the shiwi, yeah, the shiwi. Yeah, the shiwi. But it's like, have you ever seen the commercials for the shiwi? They're so funny. They're so funny. Like, just so funny. I'm like, but like even that, it's like so you go and you rinse it off in what like a creek afterwards because what are you gonna do? Just take that thing and it's like big. It looks like it's big. You're gonna walk around with a funnel covered in pee in your book bag. So I guess if you find a creek, you got something to wash it off on. But either way, you don't know what's in that creek, and then you're putting it right up there again. Like women gotta be a little bit more careful than men do. Like you guys' organs are on the outside, or all ours are. They're all up in there. So if something gets into something, it's getting into something. It's a lot more easier for stuff to get into us than it is, you guys. Like I'm just saying, I'm like, I mean that's just what it is. Scratch the bumper of the car. Oh no, did she? I scratched the bumper with a lot of balls last night and didn't knock them in. That shit sucked. If I could win, I would really like to win one of my matches tonight. I said I do double Jeopardy, so on Thursdays I do 8 ball and 9 ball, and like I would just love it if I could if I could just win my match tonight, one of them. That would be like I'd be like, I don't know. We'll say. Oh, look, you sent me finger hearts. Thanks for the finger. Yeah, I said it that way. I said it that way. I made it happen. And do okay. I like. Well, see, the thing is, like, you gotta practice. Like, I started playing like a year or two ago, and I just love to shoot. I literally, at this point in my life, I'm going out and shooting 3 days a week. I really want to make it to Vegas. I would like to be like semi-pro, like with this. So I said some nights you do better than others. Like, so I do league 2 nights a week, and then I go out like that. But that's what I mean is I'll just get into this shit. Like I said, I've been really into doing fans lately. Like that's been my thing. I do fire fans, LED fans, and I do veiled fans. And like that's been like my other new thing where it just I was like, you know what, I'm gonna learn how to do this. And it cracks me up because people they won't try stuff new. They're like, oh, well, I don't know how to do that. Bitch, you got the internet. Anybody can figure out how to do anything. Any bit of information you want, like people will be like, oh, I don't know how to cook. It's called go online, look up a recipe, buy the ingredients, and then just make it. Like, just all you gotta do is follow the directions. Easy. It's not that hard to figure out how to cook. You know what I mean? But like some people, like they won't. They're like, well, I don't know how to dance. Go take a dance class. Nobody knows how to dance when they first start. Like, it's way more complicated. Like, it's very. It definitely can be. Like I said, I do 9 balls, so I prefer 9 ball over 8 ball. Like 8 ball, it has more options. 9 ball, like you gotta like, go in order with it. There's also a 10 ball. I've never played that before, but like you got have to go. So it's more like chess versus checkers type shit. Like where you're like, all right, I can only get to the three. My 3 ball is the next ball, but it's all the way the fuck over here behind all this other stuff. Like they're Aw, look at you being all nice to me. Thank you, honey. I keep telling you, you know this. I've said this to you for like 5 years that you know you don't gotta do that. Like it's appreciated. It's very appreciated. I am a small streamer on TikTok. Look at me. Like people are like, oh guys, I'm so worried about my league. I'm like, I literally could give a fuck less. Like I said, I don't really battle a whole bunch because I feel like it's just a way for people to beg for diamonds. Like I'll do it here and there. Here and there, I'll like sit and be like, I'm gonna meet some people today. You're also, yeah, that I definitely am. That I definitely am. I said it's funny because now like my account on Meet Me, I still have one. Just set one back up. I have like 50 followers on it. I was very proud of myself on Meet Me, not for the diamonds. That wasn't it. It was I was one of the few people on the site that had over 100,000 like followers, and I dug that. And then they took it away, and then I didn't dig that anymore. Like that pissed me off because I said I'll own it. If I'm like, man, I fucked up, I fucked up. You know what I mean? Like I'll be quick to own that shit. But I was like, man, I wasn't even on. Like I hadn't even been on like a month. Like I know my ass didn't do nothing. That's the one time I can honestly say I didn't do nothing. Like role model streamer. I don't know that I would ever consider myself a role model for anybody. Like, you got to make some really bad decisions in life to consider me a role model. You know what I mean? Hi, Pocho. What's going on, honey? Good morning. Like, you know what I'm saying? I always try to be nice to people. Like, when they would first get their badge, I would go through and just say hi. I had, the very first day I ever got my badge, I had like a couple other people stop by. And they were just like, hey, you know, I wanted to meet you. I wanted to welcome you through. And I, like, that meant like a lot to me. So, like, whenever people would get like their new stuff, but then it was like crazy because you would get like 20 questions. Oh, thank you both, so, honey. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You guys are wonderful, man. I said, I don't expect nothing. But like, people, I would go in. Thank you, Julian, honey. Like, I would go in and people would be like, because that badge used to stick out like a sore thumb. If I came in and didn't say something, I had people messaging me afterwards. How come you didn't talk? Because I accidentally swiped in. Like, what do you want me to do? It's like, you know what I mean? But I would come in and then I would talk and they'd be like, why are you here? And I'm like, What do you mean, why am I here? You were the next one on trending. I'm just out meeting people today. Like, it wasn't like a. And they're like, what is it you're looking for? I'm like, nothing. I was coming through to say hi to meet somebody new. I don't know what it is you want from me. And I'm like, dude, you're making a lot of assumptions just based on like one little button that's set by my name. You know what I mean? Either that or people will be like way too nice to me. They'll be, hey, what's up, Misfit? How are you? How are you? Like, listen, I don't pick who the badges are. Like, calm down. Message me for not. Yeah, it's like, dude, like maybe somebody came in and then they got a phone call. Maybe there's also a lot of people, and I found this out too. There's also a lot of people that they will come through and not speak for X amount, and your viewers are just as good as your talkers. You know what I mean? Like they're just as valuable. The talkers, like they help you trend better, but even just people coming and viewing your live will help you trend. Like I said, I haven't gotten into TikTok the way that I got into Meet Me. Like I've tapered off a bit on my streaming, like where I'm not streaming like constantly. Like I'm just, but like I said, I just feel like I would literally sit and do battle all day if it was just about meeting people. I would do it all day. That kick. Everyone out there stream that does right. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm like, let them watch. Who fucking cares? Like I can understand. Like I don't even kick trolls out that are like mean. I'll let them talk for a little bit, and then once they start getting on my nerves, I'll kick them out. But I'm like, you ain't gotta like me. I really don't care. I feel like other people's opinions of me is not my business. Like you know what I mean? I'm gonna mind my business and keep doing what I'm gonna do. You gotta respect a good handlebar mustache. Thank you, Julian. That is so fucking awesome. I appreciate you. But like, I haven't really gotten into streaming on here the way that I did on Meet Me. Like I said, I could sit on Meet Me and I would do battles all day. On here, it's a little bit more gift driven. Like on there, it was too. But like, I just like as soon as I go into a battle on TikTok, I'll be like, "Hey, what's up? How are you?" And they're like, "You want to battle?" Yeah, yeah, sure, we can battle. So, what's up? How are you? Hey, I'm gonna talk to my chat. So, I'm just gonna mute you. And you're like, oh, okay. Yeah, on here, yeah. Like, and you're like, oh, okay. And then I just feel like an asshole just sitting there having this person on the screen, and they're not talking to me. But then people get so into it too. Like I said, even on Meet Me, I would do battles, but like I never got into like some people they'll literally shame their chat for not sending enough gifts, or you let us lose that battle, guys. Like I said, I don't give a fuck. You guys will never hear me be like, guys, we need gifts to get us to this frag. Like, that's all people talk about on their stream is gifts. And it's like, there's other shit to speak about. Guys, we have 6 gifts left in the gift gallery. Like, I just let it auto updates. That'll set a goal for you. You just click go live and it's there. Like, you ain't got to set it. It gives suggestions based on, like, what you know what I mean? Like, what your record has been like. Start a conversation. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, and then I'll battle people, and they're really not interested in talking to me. And I can tell that they're really not interested in talking to me. That they really don't want to even converse. They're just there strictly to get gifted. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Work with I don't know what the gloves do. I don't know what the boosters do. I know that your league is like how high you are, and I get people want to get to like A league and all that shit. But like, if I ever get to A league, I promise you this: it's not because I pushed for it. It's because people were overly nice to me and decided I was gonna get there. Like I'm not doing even like on Meet Me. I wasn't into like the diamond trading and shit like that. It's one thing to gift your friends, but it takes out the whole element of surprise. Like when you know what I mean. Like when you get it's different. Like I don't know. It's just different. So yeah, that's what I'm saying, Julian. Like why battle if you're not gonna like? I'll play games, right? Like I'll play games, and like oh okay, hangman da da da. Like just to get people to be talk because otherwise they'll just sit there. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. 3 roses. 3 roses. 3 roses. All right, guys. Now work together on the glove. On the glove. On the glove. Watch the snipe. Watch it. Like, dude, stop, please. Like, stop. I don't understand how people get entertained by that. I'm sure that those people probably make way more money than I do. I'm sure of that. But at the same time, when you're just saying, like, just say what you mean. Just be like, gift me bitches, gift me bitches, gift me bitches. Like, so what if you lose a battle? It's one battle. It's not like it keeps track of, like, how many wins, how many. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's it. It don't matter. It's one battle online. If this is the worst thing that happens to you today, is that you lose a battle online, then consider that a good day. Because there's some people that will consider that a good day just because their days are not that good. You know what I mean? Like, it's just some different level of shit to me. Like, I want to win, not to lose, right? Thank you, Julian, honey. I appreciate you. Like, I get that everybody like wants to win. Like, I want to win. Why not? Winning's fun. You know what I mean? But like, I don't. If I win, I don't want it to be because like I begged people for it. Like the dry begging is so much for me. And I just can't even, like I said, when I roll around like a lot, like when I'm like looking, surfing, whatnot, I always try to see like what is it I would like. Sprinkles are for winners. Give me all the sprinkles. But you know what I mean? Like I just look, I observe a lot. Like I'll watch something like it's a documentary, like, and then like I'll see like what I like and what I don't like. And I said some people that's their whole content. It's just, come on guys, we gotta keep our frag. Come on guys, come on, we're hitting ranks tonight. Come on guys, come on guys. Like, all you're saying is that you want people's money. Just say that you want people's money. People will probably respect you more than if you just told them, than not telling them. You know what I mean? Like, all right, guys, Mr. Ace has to get ready and go outside, so I'm gonna go take him out. I will be back on a little later. We will do some fans for today. It's gonna be a good day, y'all. It's gonna be a good day. So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys stopping by to see me. I'm gonna go take the doggy outside so we don't end up with any house accidents. He's learning. Like I said, this has now been like a week that he slept through the night every night. So I'm like, all right, cool, cool. Like I said, this is his first time ever. He's only been with me for like maybe 3-4 months now, and this is his first time being my little rescue doggy. Huh? You want me to feel rescue doggy? There we go. But so yeah, I'm like I'm trying to keep him. Oh, Dodge, thank you, baby. You guys are wonderful. Like I said, nothing's expected. Everything's always appreciated. So I'm gonna take him outside. Yeah, I'm gonna go outside. But he's very sweet, and I said this is his first time ever having like a family and a house, and so the last couple of days he's been so like amped up. I'm like, dude, you gotta chill. So all right, guys, I love your faces. Like I said, I'll be back on a little bit later. Make room for each other. Yeah, like that's shit. Like I said, I respect the way that anybody does their live stream because that's their live stream and that's their business. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to do your live stream where you're like, come on, come on, come on, do it, do it. Not judging. I'm just saying, like, it just ain't my way. You know what I mean? It just isn't. I'm probably doing everything all wrong, but I can only do it my way. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it another way. I can only ever do it my way. So, all right, guys, I love your faces. I hope everybody has a beautiful day. If I don't see you again, you guys are wonderful.